I'm just using this comment as one of the ones that I can reply to. I think that my post got misunderstood. I wasn't advocating for euthanasia with BPD. A lot of times BPD can be misunderstood as bipolar disorder. We're talking about borderline personality disorder. And people were asking me the logistics of it. I don't know. I don't advocate for it. And what didn't come across is that my father took his own life. That part was cut out a little bit because I think I was blowing my nose in between sniffles. So what I showed yesterday was a very, very mild split. I go through them all day long. So with borderline, your frontal lobe is not in use as much as your amygdala or the parts of your brain that are kind of like your lizard brain, your animalistic brain. So your reasoning when you split becomes not so good. And then you come across posts that are saying the condition that you have is so hopeless that you might as well just end it all. Telling people at one point, do people just accept life and move on? I think that they can. What is your name? Maintenance man. I think that they can. The problem is certain people actually get brain damage from trauma, from verbal, mental, physical abuse. You can put two brains next to each other under a scan, one neurotypical brain, one brain of someone with something like complex post-traumatic stress disorder, and you're going to see different things firing. So the person doesn't have the tools or the mental energy to pull from in order to best support them in not spiraling or not seeking out, end of life services and things like that. Because they do get to a point where it's just so painful. With borderline, you ruin all the relationships around you. That's one of the key components. There's a lot of rage. A lot of people around you don't understand it. We don't understand it. We are still just starting to understand it. It wasn't until the 1980s that it became borderline. It was called hysteria before. Just a second, my dogs. There are so many other mental health conditions. Not one is necessarily worse than the other. Borderline is incredibly painful though, because it acts as if your skin has been ripped off and someone's touching your nerve endings. The emotional part of our brain sets off a lot harder than in other people, if that makes sense. It's you do genuinely feel things